Excuse me. You know you're right. How do you not? Is your stream?
Now it is. Hi guys. I know I'm a day late, but screw it. There's still Halloween sales going on today. There's still people doing Halloween huh?
There's emotes.
What do you mean?
There's emotes in this in the chat.
You didn't know that?
Fuck you.
You're a day late on that and $1 short.
You're a fuck you.
But yeah. But we're indifferent towards all that. We're gonna go ahead and roll with it.
You're a piece of shit.
Who the fuck you calling a piece of shit? Just randomly, you a piece of shit. Wow.
You act like I'm slow. It's because I just now found out this. I don't even really... My chat is internal, so my chat doesn't have that option. In fact, I can't type in chat, which is why I speak more than actually type, even though there's delay. You know what?
Anywho, I hope the mic quality is better because I'm using a different kind of mic. But, yeah. So we're just going to talk about some Halloween shit. Since I was bitch, did you put a peace sign in the chat?
Renegades for life.
You need Jesus. Anywho, that distracted the hell out of me. I was supposed to recommend some more horror movies and whatnot, but it's just, I got distracted as hell.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie and say I wasn't distracted, because I was. So I'm going to recommend some more horror movies because, you know, Netflix still has the horror movie lineup still on there, and it's fucking Google. And what's the other shit people use? Redbox.
Google, Redbox. I don't know, probably Blockbuster if they're old enough.
Blockbuster's no, they have Blockbuster on demand now.
That's all I said, if they're old enough.
Anywho, so me and Renegade gonna discuss some horror movies and some, I guess, horror movie characters what seem interesting to us tonight. Okay, so if I was gonna recommend another horror movie, it would be anthology horror. When I say anthology horror, I mean like Creepshow 1, Creepshow 2, Trick or Treat, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Did you see those?
I only saw the second one. The last one, I don't remember what you just said.
Creepshow 1, Creepshow 2, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, and Trick or Treat.
I saw Tales from the Dark Side.
You didn't see Creepshow 1 or 2?
No.
So you see, the one was the one where the dude had the roaches in his apartment. He went fucking nuts, and the roaches went down his throat and busted out his chest, I think.
I thought that was X-Files.
That was Creepshow 1.
Feels like that was X-Files, something to do with ticks, not roaches.
Oh, this one was like he had this white pristine apartment, and it was just invaded with roaches.
He was in a bathroom when it happened to him.
It was his house.
Then I was watching X-Files. Well, I wasn't watching it. I just caught that one fucking moment as a child. One damn moment. Yeah, I didn't see that.
But after that, I saw, but Creepshow 1, it came out like in 1980 or some shit, and it was just fucked up, cause how it comes on, it has like a little animation in the beginning of it to tie the stories together. And in that particular one, the dude's dad, the little boy's dad or whatever, he was just a mean fuck. It didn't want him reading those creepy magazines. And the first story is like with Stephen King in it, playing a hillbilly who gets eaten alive by a plant. Yeah. Then another one where Liam Neeson caught his wife cheating on him. So he buries her and her lover neck deep where the tide comes in on the ocean.
Are they alive?
Yeah. And basically, you know how the tide comes in, ever so slowly the water level goes higher and higher. And he had a TV, like a camera recorder, sitting right in front of it to slowly watch them drown. And they came back as water zombies and did the same thing to him.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was the Tasmanian Devil one, where it's a box and it said don't open the fucking box. I don't understand why the fuck do people do that shit?
Someone says don't open the box.
Yeah, something says don't open it, don't touch it, don't go in there. What's the first thing they fucking do?
Go in it.
But why? Why? I mean, is it just because they're fucking curious?
That's human curiosity.
Whatever.
I'm not ever that curious. If someone says don't do it, I won't do it. I'd probably get pissed because I didn't do it, but I wouldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. They say don't open it, and people were getting murdered left and right. The motherfucker would drag their asses in the box and eat them. Then it was the roach one, and then there was a one where this old man was being terrorized by a cat, and this cat was killing everybody that used to go in his house and he felt like it was the vengeful spirit of cats because he used to run a pharmaceutical company, and and he used to run the tests on cats, and he killed like over 1,000 cats or some shit. And there's one part that was pretty gnarly where the cat actually jumped down the assassin's throat and he choked on the cat. Giggity. But
Alright.
yeah.
Well, I've heard someone drown in the pussy before, so, you know.
You basically did from playing Bayonetta 2.
Well, good. Excuse me. Alright, continue.
Wow.
Continue.
But something else happened. Then was the one where their fucking roach thing. I feel like I'm missing one. What the hell am I missing? No, it's just the fact that I've seen Creepshow one time. I've seen Creepshow 2 like dozens of times because I really like Creepshow 2. Well, I wasn't supposed to watch it, but I watched it anyway. You know. I was a rebel. Had nightmares, but I was a rebel.
Why aren't you a rebel now, Sora? 5 nights.
Because I'm a pussy.
You're a rebel. Renegades for life.
And what is your name?
I'm using the one without a Y, so there you go.
Go fuck yourself. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Because the last one was the fucking roaches. At the end of it, it shows the animation again, and the boy bought a voodoo doll and was stabbing the shit out of his dad.
The boy was stabbing the shit out of his dad?
The voodoo doll, which was of his dad.
But was he doing it, though?
The little boy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was doing it to it. He was mad because his dad didn't want him reading the magazine, so he felt like the most logical thing to do was murder him. Brutally.
I suppose that's a good method. I mean, you know, when life takes away video games, go stab someone.
What the hell is wrong with
you? You just made it sound like it's that's the right thing to do.
What do you mean? Like how I just handle it like it's alright?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not alright, because the fuck? You can't read something, so you know what, Daddy? I'm going to murder you. Yep, you gonna let me have my fucking way.
Not allowed to read this, so stabby stabby.
Pretty much. But then the second one is the one I used to watch all the time because it was on this tape and I didn't even know what the fuck the name of it was. I just didn't understand why this Native American wooden thing was killing everything. But it has the same prologue, a boy getting this time it's a little boy getting bullied by, I don't know, that little boy that was bullying him like a fucking pig.
The fuck are you talking about?
Creepshow 2.
Oh.
Yeah, it comes on like that, and then you have the first story about the wooden statue who used to be in this fucking old people's shop, and the old people were murdered by this Native American dude who wants to go to Hollywood. He said he gets a lot of parts because he has long butt length hair. I don't know how that's relevant, but he felt it was relevant. And he sits there and he scalps him and shoots another one with a bow and arrow. And what he did to the last one? What the fuck did he do to him?
The fuck?
He stuck an arrow through the. I can't remember. He killed all three of them.
You stuck an arrow in his neck?
You
stuck an arrow in his neck?
Shut the fuck up. Then the final one was the raft. They got just a whole bunch of kids doing drugs and stuff. 80s kids doing drugs in the woods. Someone's gonna die, right?
Dude.
So they got on the raft, and apparently there was some man eating shit under the raft, and one by one they all die. The last dude finally makes it, and he gonna sit on the shore of the water and say, "Ha ha, I beat you, you son of a bitch, ha 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 ha." And the thing came out of the water and ate his ass. Which I'm like, why the fuck? Nigga. Why didn't you take the opportunity to get the fuck out of Dodge instead of laughing at it?
It's a good question.
Yeah, so basically that's how that went all along or whatever. Then Tales from the Dark Side, you seen that one. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know Tales from the Dark Side is considered the spiritual successor of Creepshow? They consider that to be Creepshow 3.
No.
Yeah, there is a Creepshow 3, but it's a piece of shit. But they consider that one, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie Creepshow 3.
No, I didn't.
Do you remember the one where the man meets a gargoyle, and then the gargoyle just scratches his chest like, okay, don't talk about me and I won't kill you. And he meets a woman, his life goes well, he has 2 kids, and then he finally tells the wife about the gargoyle, and the wife is the gargoyle, and his kids turn to the gargoyles, and then he dies.
But he didn't talk about him.
Huh?
He didn't talk about him.
He did.
He talked about the gargoyle to his wife?
Yeah, he didn't know, he wasn't married at that point. He met his wife the night he met the whole gargoyle incident happened.
So, meet the gargoyle, meet the wife, tells the wife about it, some years later?
Yeah, years later, after they have 2 kids and everything.
What's the point?
The wife turns into the gargoyle.
Yeah, what's the point then?
What do you mean, what's the point of what?
If the gargoyle's gonna marry an old dude, what's the point in saying don't tell no one?
She married him to ensure that he wouldn't do the shit.
But he told her, so
That's the thing. He didn't know that she was the gargoyle.
doesn't make no difference. I would just be like, I knew you were the gargoyle the entire time. Gargoyle wouldn't know that he didn't know.
Wow, so you going with that logic, huh?
It's like, I knew you were the gargoyle, so I went ahead and told you so you can reveal yourself to me. And I love you. Just the way you are. I'd crush a grenade for you, and then his life would be spared.
Shut the fuck up. You know that's bullshit just as much as I do. But
To take the D for years just to ensure it doesn't tell anyone. Now, no.
But that's the thing. Did you know that story is based off a Japanese story?
No.
Yeah.
It's not bizarre.
Yeah, in the original story, it was an old man and a young boy, and I can't remember what the actual name for the little monster was or whatever, but the woman was like this winter witch, and she killed the old man, but spared the little boy because she saw beauty in him. Years later, the little boy gets older, meets a girl, gets married, have kids, and then he tells the wife, and his wife was like, bruh, I am the thing that killed him. And she was going to kill him, but she was like, nah, I fell in love with him, so I fell in love with you, and I need you to be here for our children. And she dies.
I don't know what that means.
What?
So the witch kills the boy, and
No, the witch killed the old man that was with the boy. and told the boy that I see beauty in you, so I'm not going to kill you. Just keep your fucking mouth shut about me. Years later, he gets married, has kids, and he tells the woman he's married to, but instead of him dying, she decides to die. She says she loves him and he needs to be there for his kids.
Mama love you. I need to go to hell. Okay. Alright. You know, it's just so stupid. That's in my head now.
What?
Okay. Nothing. Something stupid's in my head. It's irrelevant to what you just said. It's just when you said that, I thought of something else. Oh Jesus! How old is that?
Let me ask you this: what's the stupidest horror movie you've ever seen?
It was a blatant comedy.
Okay, that was not meant to be a comedy.
It had a lot. I forgot what it's called. It was a party where a bunch of children, or a bunch of teens got together, and like this one girl tried to. I think it was Scary Movie actually.
Wait, what?
Isn't Scary Movie the one where the girl tried to run away, but the garage was down, so.
And she was fat and she got stuck through the doggy door?
Yeah, why did she go through the doggy door? I mean, why did she pull herself out and then go under it?
And she broke the garage door going down there. That was Scary Movie 1.
Okay, yeah, that. So
that doesn't count because that's blatantly meant to be funny.
No, it's not. That's supposed to be a horror.
You shut the fuck up.
No, the Scary Movie parody is a parody, but the actual Scary Movie. No, not when she broke it. In the actual Scary Movie, this chick tried to. She wasn't even fat actually. It was like the skinny teen girl trying to go to the dog store.
She legit did that in Scream?
Yeah, Scream. That's what I was thinking of. She tried to go through the doggy door, and it was a skinny woman. And like she started getting pulled up, and she started struggling. Instead of pulling herself out, she continued trying to go through it. Not sure why. And her head snapped at the top of it because the garage door went off.
Hold on, I gotta look that up. Oh yeah, he's.
Look that up during the stream.
No, I'm just humor me. But he's asked you to. He's talking to you.
You're cutting out, and I'm waiting for you to shut the fuck up. I don't have DCU online. I don't have damn it. I don't have DCU online on the PS3. Granted, it's a free game, so I can see if I can get it. But yeah, I can see if I can get it actually because it's still a free game. Like I know my account is actually just on PC because that's where I started playing it. I was like, what level are you anyway on DCU? Oh, Vegeta. Granted, I didn't have to signify that by name as SoreIka never probably hasn't played that or ever played that.
What?
DCU.
Yes, I have.
Oh. No, that's cool. I'm not a big horror fan either, ergo I'm never playing Five Nights at Freddy or any other horror game besides Resident Evil, which isn't really a horror game anymore. It's more like an action survival. But as far as DCU, I don't really have an account on PS3. I have one on PC. I'm not sure if there's a big difference.
I have it on PS3.
Okay, so she has one on PS3. The game is free, so I don't have much of a reason why I shouldn't.
You do shit on them with the free version. That's why I stopped playing it.
You can't?
There's nothing much to do. Once you get to like level 25, it's like there's no point in playing anymore.
That's unfortunate. Like I said, I can give a list of games I do have. I can get all the games off my PlayStation that I have this multiplayer. Get all the games off my Wii U that's multiplayer, which is actually just 2 games. I can get all the games off my PC and just post them up. You know, I'll make a video, but just showing all the games, just a little list of the games I have currently. Or hell, I'll make I don't know. It doesn't even have to be a video. It'd be like a Google post or some shit. I don't know. There'll be something. And I'll go ahead and show you it And just you could choose all those. Hopefully, you have one of them. I just know as far as the past 2 years, I haven't really been getting console games. So I think the last console game I got from PlayStation was GTA. Was it 4 or 5? GTA 5, I think.
Yep.
And before that, it was Battlefield 3. It is. You do stab people.
The thing is, the only reason I like to discuss horror movies, just to say this out loud, the only reason I like to discuss horror movies is because a lot of horror movies don't scare me. They more intrigue me than anything else. There are a few there's certain scenes that fucked me up. I'll take that back. There's only one horror movie I can't watch. It's The Grudge. Because, see, the thing is, when I watch a horror movie, I can rationalize why it's not scary. And why it won't happen to me, right? Elm Street. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't stay on fucking Elm Street. Friday the 13th.
Sora.
What?
Where the fuck do you live?
Fuck. Okay, scratch that. Don't be the descendants of somebody who mass murdered a janitor. Okay? I'm in the clear.
Your rationale went out the window. I was like, sweet dreams.
But besides fucking Friday the 13th, don't stay on Crystal Lake.
What?
Don't go on Crystal Lake. That's where Friday the 13th takes place.
Oh.
Shit like that. The Grudge, the motherfucker was standing outside the house across the street. Now mind you, the ghost is supposed to get you if you go inside the house. She was standing across the street. That bitch pulled her into the house.
That's fine.
What do you mean it's true? I wonder what he means by that.
Keeps cutting off.
Yeah.
I'm unsure. Earlier, your voice was cutting a bit, but I was unsure if that was on my end or yours. So.
Can you check the audio on the stream?
Sure. Give me a second here. Mute mic so it doesn't echo.
Okay.
It's sort of doing that. Like, if you be talking and then suddenly it just go dead silent.
Seriously?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like think of it this way. It seems like your stream is like talk to activate rather than cutting out. So as far as I listened to it, it didn't sound like your conversation was getting cut or anything. It sounded like you would talk, you would stop, and then it go dead silent. Then you start talking again, then you start hearing things. Like, I'm sure people hear the white noise from my computer, right? Mm-hmm. So when you stopped talking, it sounded just dead silent.
My background is dead silent, though.
Okay, but yeah, that's just the thing. I would assume that they pick up my stuff and shit. So,
So is it cutting off audio?
No. For Vegeta, what he's saying is the stream would start loading again. It's buffering for him for some reason.
Mine's doing it too.
Okay, that would be both of you guys' problem because mine has not been buffering at all.
So the audio is fine. It's just when I stop talking, it's just quiet.
Yes, it's just quiet. That's all. There's nothing wrong with your audio. It's just buffering as well.
Okay, but yeah, so I don't like The Grudge. That's all. Now, there's one horror movie I did laugh at out loud, which I don't think I was supposed to laugh at, was what the fuck? It was this movie called Dog of Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was funny. Bad, but it was.
All right. We'll see you later on, Vegeta. If not, we'll see you in the coming days, basically.
Exactly.
Thanks for showing up, though. Um, it's no, I've heard of it, never seen it.
You don't want to see it. You don't. I swear you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did see Pet Cemetery, and Pet Cemetery is supposed to be the only book that Stephen King has ever written that scared the shit out of him. And the movie, I admit, it had a killer 2-year-old.
A killer 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically, the little baby was flying a kite in the field with his families and neighbors and whatnot. And then the kite flew across the street. How the fuck did 4 adults not see that baby running towards the kite? I don't know. And he got hit by a semi-truck. Then at the baby's funeral, they get in the parents and the grandparents get in the fight over the casket, and the casket drops off the pedestal, and the baby basically almost falls the fuck out. And yeah, and he
Is that how? Do they have funerals for babies?
what?
Do they have funerals for babies?
Yes, he was 2.
They have baby caskets?
Yes.
Oh, didn't know that.
They have them up to small for preemies, yeah.
You went just straight Chinese on my ass. What?
Yeah, I said they have them all the way to the smallest point, like preemie size. You know what a preemie is, right?
So they have like test tube.
No. Preemie, like, babies are actually born. They don't consider miscarriages, which is considered, I think it's like less than. It could have outside on its own. Yes, they do have caskets and stuff for that.
Yeah, really tiny caskets.
Yeah, they do. Some of them fit like in like the length from the fingertip to your elbow.
Okay.
Yeah. But they buried the little boy in a pet cemetery, which the dude was warned about, that the pet cemetery was on Indian burial ground.
Oh, that just sounds racist.
And when animals was buried there, they were resurrected and they become evil as fuck. So he buries the baby there, and the baby just start killing people with a scalpel.
Oh. Sounds legit.
Yeah. And then finally the father said, fuck it, I'm going to poison him. And the baby's dying from the poison, and he walks off like he lost the game, talking about, it's no fair. No fair. You didn't play fair.
Alright.
So, yeah. It was fucking nuts. But the funniest horror movie I've seen is Shaun of the Dead. I love Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead? Not Dawn.
Shaun of the Dead.
The comedy one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think everybody likes Shaun of the Dead, though. I mean, who doesn't like that shit?
I was gonna say, yeah, that was a funny one though. You expect some horror and then you see all the funny stuff going on.
Yeah, like people always compare Shaun of the Dead with Zombie. That's the thing, really a parody. It was more so, it was like a zombie movie, but it was, and it had serious tones in it, but it didn't. It was it's 2 characters who did not take themselves seriously.
I feel like that new game that came out for that new game, I forgot what it's called. It's a mutant apocalyptic game that just came out for, I think, PS4 and Xbox One.
Don't know what it is.
Something. Sunset Overdrive. I feel like Shaun of the Dead was kind of like Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive it doesn't take itself serious at any point, but like some people like someone died in it, and that was as serious as it got. Basically, I guess